Hi guys, welcome to Workout with Di, and this week's workout we're going to be doing a resistance band workout. Alright, so we're going to start off with squats. So we're going to take a tubing of your resistance, choosing one appropriate for you, step both feet in, hands to the hips, and then you're going to sit back into that squat. So you might find that you can't sit down as far because there's no resistance, but you can keep going for a little air squat with added resistance at the top of the squat. Trying to keep the chest lifted, knees pushing out towards the toes. So we're going to do about 15 reps here. And after those 15 reps, we're going to move on to an overhead press, working the shoulders. So again, choosing your tubing, step one foot in and then step the other foot forward, hands to the shoulders, and then you're just going to push the arms up overhead. Have a little bend in the knees, so the knees are a little soft, not locking out the knee joints, reaching those arms overhead, working those deltoids, reaching up to the sky. So trying not to overextend the elbows, still keeping a little bend at the top. Keeping the core nice and tight, and again 15 reps. And we're going to step into an oblique twist. So you're going to use one handle here. So attach both ends of the tubing to one handle. Then you're going to step your foot into one side, bring the hands to the chest, elbows out, step out, and then rotate the chest. So step out wide, keeping the chest up, pushing the butt down and back. Sitting deeply into it, you're pushing the shoulder forward, rotating the torso. So those of you that have done CX Works will know this one. Keeping those hands locked into your chest. Pulling along either side of that tubing on that handle. And again, you're going to do 15 reps and then switch sides, put the foot under the other side of the tubing, hands to the chest, and then stepping out and in while you rotate the torso. Push that chest over. So those of you from England, this always reminds me of Status Quo, rocking all over the world. But, I don't know. I'm not going to break out into song. Trying to keep those shoulders level. And you might find as well that one side is a little easier than the other, depending on which is your strongest side. Okay, so when you're done, unclip that tubing, and then we're going to step into a bicep curl. So one tubing, two handles, step under the tubing, one handle in each hand, and then just do a bicep curl. Plain old bicep curl, trying to work every muscle group here in this workout. So the wider the feet are on this one, then the harder that's going to be. You're going to have a little more resistance. Remembering to change out that tubing if it feels a little easier, then make it a little harder by changing to a different tubing resistance. So again, here we're going for around 15 repetitions. And then we're going to come back, working the shoulders with a lateral raise. So choosing your tubing, step one foot in, one foot back, and then arms out to the sides. Raising those arms up, palms down. You get a little bend in the elbows. It's always interesting when I go back and watch these because I have had a little issue with my left shoulder. So it's interesting to see that I'm lifting my left shoulder more than my right here. It's not the way that I was expecting that to go. But there you go. It's always fun to watch these videos back. So 15 reps, and then we're going to move in toward the back with a bent over row. So you're going to take your tubing, place it under one foot, then wrap it around the foot, step the other foot on top of the tubing, and then again wrap the tubing around the foot. So both feet are wrapped with the tubing. And then you're going to pull the handles back and up. You're pivoting from the hips, so you're tipped over, you're hinged over from the hips, chest is down, nice flat back. And I'm going to show you from the side. So you're hinging at the hips, you're pulling the elbows back, opening through the chest. A great workout for the back. And 15 reps. Going to go into a tricep extension, our last exercise. So you're going to take that tubing, you're going to stand on one end with one foot, take the other foot a little forward, and then both hands grabbing the handle and then just pulling the handle up at the back. So really trying to keep the elbows up, biceps right by the ears if you can. A little soften into those knees, keeping the chest up and the belly in. So really focus in on controlling on the way down. Don't let the tubing do the work for you. And that is this week's workout. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe in my channel. I put out new workouts every week.